Well, on this Memorial Day weekend, we want to take some time to underscore the true meaning of what this weekend's about, honoring those who've given the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom and for our country. Masonicare is the state's largest nonprofit senior care center offering home hospice. That program enlists a network of volunteers. Masonicare has a vet-to-vet program where veteran patients are paired with veteran volunteers. Joining me this morning is one of those volunteers, U.S. Marine veteran William Wallach. William, good to be with you.
Thank you.
So tell me about your service. What years were you deployed, and how did that affect you?
So I entered the Marine Corps after graduating college. In 2003, was in for a little over 8 years. Had the opportunity to deploy around the world to Iraq for Operation Iraqi Freedom. And just I loved every moment of it. There was definitely some challenges, but overall it was a fantastic experience throughout the entire time.
Well, first of all, thank you for your service.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
And can you tell me, how did you get involved with this vet-to-vet program? You must have heard about it and were intrigued, right?
Well, honestly, I was doing just general searches on how I could become more involved in my community. Happened upon the Masonicare website. And they offer a vet-to-vet program. I reached out to them through their website, and it's been a fantastic relationship built since.
And can you talk to me about some of the conversations that you have with veterans? I mean, you could be by their bedside or whatever the situation might be. Do they like having a fellow veteran there who can understand what they've experienced? Right,
that's a great question. I think that veterans do have a special connection just because of the shared experiences. The veterans, patients that I've been with, we've had really great conversations. I've enjoyed talking about their entry into the service, their experience in the service, and then also following up. I do my own research and bring pictures of ships that they may have served on or stations that they may have been at that no longer even exist. And I see their face lighten up when they get to re-experience those memories that they hold so dearly to themselves as well.
Could you just talk to me about the aspect of service? Because it seems like that's been the underlying characteristic that you have. You went to Iraq overseas to serve our country. Now you're still servicing other people, giving your service. What is it about service that drives you?
So the Marines, their motto, our motto, honor, courage, and commitment. I really take the commitment piece seriously, and I think that helping others is a very important characteristic, and taking care of your fellow brothers and sisters goes beyond just leaving active duty. And the importance of making sure that those brothers and sisters are doing well and in the transition that they're in the hospice care environment. There's a lot of a need, and there's a lot of veterans who are in hospice care, a lot of veterans that could volunteer and benefit those individuals because of that unique shared experience.
Regardless of the age difference between the two of you, right?
Absolutely, right. It transcends age, I would say, yes. And
so if there's a veteran out there who might feel that, I would say, that empty, that something's missing. They want to keep serving. They served overseas. Now they're home and they want to do more and stay connected with that veteran community. What would be your recommendation to them? I would recommend reaching out to Masonicare. It's a great opportunity. One thing that's unique, or that I found really beneficial, is that they offer an entire week's worth of training based on how to work with the patient population. What's that training like?
So it includes a lot of different stuff from just being present in a hospice facility and experiencing the nursing staff and the other elements that support those patients, and then also understanding different types of disease states and what to expect. One thing I didn't know going in was a lot of information about like the elder patients and the veterans who were approaching the hospice care situations, and the Masonicare did a great job at giving a lot of guidance, a lot of information on how to be prepared to help out in as best a way possible.
So if people do want to get involved?
Masonicare.org was where I went, and that's where I'd recommend. Also, if you're watching as a veteran today, it's a great place to start. And if you know someone who's a veteran who you think would be a great volunteer, it's great to recommend that website as well as a starting point.
All right, U.S. Marine veteran William Wallach, I appreciate your service and your time this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Still to come this